Okay. Wait. Because maybe the stairs was the problem. Okay. Does this make sense? Not at all. Nope. Okay. Will he jump from that to the ladder? Like, because we just needed to cover the watery part, right? The broken ladder parts. The busted rungs. Oh, that don't work again? It only does the path I've already figured out. Great. Now. Oh, that still doesn't quite cover the busted rungs, does it? But we can try. We can try. I think I might be back, though. Oh, it does. But then I'm in an area that's locked, so... Oh, okay. Wait, what's this do? Fucking Jesus. Woo! We're in. Finally.
A red powder. Given the circumstances, most probably iron oxide. Magnesium strips.
Nails? No? Don't care about the nails?
Metal
Okay.
powder. Looks like aluminium.
Oh, wait. I just got a sticky beak here first for reasons. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Look at this now. We have all three thingies lowered. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, next room.
So, it was the goal of Rasco's gang to rob the bank.
That makes sense.
The thieves have opened almost all of the deposit boxes. They must have taken a great many valuables. The thieves have opened almost all of the deposit boxes. They must have taken a great many valuables.
You think they took valuables? From the bank that they broke into?
This vault belongs to the Bank of England.
Like, they went to a lot of effort to break into this bank. And yet he's surprised that they stole stuff once they were here.
The iron wall of the vault has been melted through. Still warm.
Still warm?
This vault belongs to the Bank of England.
Oh, is that what I missed? Alrighty.
An old map of the sewers with a red cross.
What's the cross? So I guess we were at, like, the exclamation mark and the dollar sign, right? So that'll be the red cross and the barrel. That's the doorway I was trying to tell Sherlock to go through. And he was like, what doorway? Okay. We got it. So basically, the answer all along was exactly where I told him to go to start with, and he was like, huh? Okay. So, we're at I can't. The mouse does nothing, but we should be going up a little way and to the left. So this way. To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the obvious doorway I told him to go through, and he was like, huh? That's not a doorway. And I'm like, it's light wood and there's light coming through it. It's a fucking doorway, bitch. What doorway, Danny? Me and Sherlock had that discussion.
A bank.
All right.
Dry, so it hasn't been here very long.
I spent a lot of time trying to convince him to go there, okay? Oh. Licorice?
All of the licorice has been eaten.
Someone had licorice on their trousers.
This cigarette stub is dry. It was discarded fairly recently. Murad, quite a popular brand of cigarette.
Okay. Oh, I've missed something with the cigarette, really?
The tobacco's aroma is still strong. It's sweet and nutty.
Sweet and nutty? There's something
Metal
else
rings.
down here.
They used to hold the barrel in one piece.
Oh, okay.
These barrels are empty and unsealed. The thieves used these barrels for the loot, which they then threw into the water. I need to warn Lestrade about this.
Examine the sewers is completed. Does that mean I can leave? I think this means I'm allowed to leave. Oh my god. It does. Let's go warn Lestrade. He's going to complain that we smelled, isn't he?
Ah, Mr. Holmes, we have a slight problem.
What happened?
One of the suspects, Mr. Reginald Butcher, has escaped.
Ooh, the
It was after
bruising.
we asked him to put his
That's
belongings
cool.
in the evidence room.
That's detail, that bruising.
How did he escape?
He hit me in the face. Took me by surprise, you know, otherwise I...
Of course. That's all?
Just before he left the yard, he shouted, "Sorry, I'll come back later."
Sorry, I'll come back later.
He could have said that without punching me.
Is Inspector Lestrade here?
No, he will be absent for a couple of days. Can we keep this incident between us?
Why is Lestrade absent for a couple days? Tab. Find the escaped suspect. Okay, okay. Well, let's go examine his ship first. That'll help. And we got a bunch of other suspects. What's here?
Electrical wires.
Dear Mr. Garrett, we are obliged to inform you that despite your expropriation, you are still in debt to a considerable sum of money. We would request that you contact our payment service as soon as possible. Otherwise, we shall be obliged to involve the police in this unfortunate matter. Mr. Stewart, Financial Director, Bank of England. No lawyers? Not serious if there's not lawyers.
Electrical wires. A book. Karl
Is that in
Heinzen's
German?
1848 Der Mord, with a bookmark.
The Mord? Alright, we got... Ooh, this is it.
Murad. Quite a popular brand of cigarette.
Ahaha. Yes.
Murad.
With the same brand we
Quite a
found in the
popular brand of
sewers,
cigarette.
right? My life has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and my
life
faith.
has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and my faith. Thick leather gloves. They're probably insulating.
We got a letter from Pastor Gordon. Wait, Let's see if I can angle it so we got the hands for a pastor. Benjamin, my son, I would be so pleased if you could join me and lend... Oh, whoops. Benjamin, my son, I would be so pleased if you could join me and help lead our next charity banquet, which is due to take place on Sunday, after the service. Your goodwill brings such joy, and I know that I may rely upon you. I remember how your life began in sin. You're feeling rejected and alone in the world, and how you turned to the criminal path. Wait, I had an idea partway through this letter, but I don't know how to do it on this scene, which really sucks. But I have the nuns, right? They have music. Yeah? But I don't know how to bring the music from the nuns over to the game scene. And how do I now make the nuns go away? Alright, there we go. Why the nuns? Oh, I'm in the game scene. I've just somehow brought nuns up. Wait. Wait then. Oh, because it copies the whole scene. I'd have to go over to the scene to turn the visual off. That sucks. I just shrink the scene down and keep the sound, huh? Huh? Let's turn them up. Here we go. Here we go. They're blocking me. Wait, I just realized. My nuns are blocking me. Much better. Benjamin, my son, I would be so pleased if you could join me and help lead our next charity banquet, which is due to take place on Sunday after the service. Your goodwill brings such joy, and I know that I may rely upon you. I remember how your life began in sin. You're feeling rejected and alone in the world, and how you turned to the criminal path. But you found the strength within you to make the change. You became a good man. Our Lord have mercy upon you. I shall always be happy to see you in our church, my son. God bless you, Pastor Gordon. The nun stopped. How do I make him go away now? Nope, that's the whole scene. There we go. Phew. We made the nuns go away. I'm hearing a weird noise though. I think might be the game itself. It's very distracting. Alright.
Whiskey. Of poor quality.
That ain't our guy. Who is he? That's Fowler. Alright, what do we got?
Reginald Butcher is fond of sweets.
Like, he has the right kind of cigarettes.
This pen is an expensive one, but it isn't new.
Sherlock said they're common.
The initials MB.
Underground Electric Railways of London. Ah ha ha. Mr. Butcher, you are suspicious. Dear Mr. Butcher, your repeated absence, which is compounded by your delays with existing workload, simply cannot continue. You are responsible for a number of serious errors that your colleagues have found themselves compelled to rectify. We are sorry for this present situation, as you have always been an exemplary employee. We understand that the complication of your personal situation. But if you are unable to correct your behavior, In the immediate future, we shall be forced to terminate your employment. The Directors, Underground Electric Railway Company in London.
Reginald
That noise
Butcher
is
had
annoying.
problems with his job.
This is still lighting up like I missed something. Oh, I did. Okay. I agree, such a clear-sightedness.
This terrible passage is apparently appreciated by Garrett.
If you have to blow up half a continent and create a bloodbath in order to destroy the barbarians' party, you can be deemed to possess neither scruples nor conscience. Anyone who would not happily sacrifice his own life for the honor of exterminating 1 million barbarians is not a true Republican. I agree, such clear-sightedness. Whose stuff looks the most suspicious? I don't think it's middle guy. Even though he's got the cigarettes. But is finding Jesus a ruse, maybe? There's stuff in here. Let's make some conclusions. Oh. Difficult life and a rebirth. Benjamin Fowler was abandoned when he was young, but has since changed his ways. That doesn't mean he's innocent. Oh, okay, really? Anarchist and a bank debt. Anarchist ideology. Anarchists oppose the state, capitalism, and market relations, but Thomas Garrett is in debt to the bank. Meanwhile... Oh yeah, that wasn't it. Bank debtor. No? Really? I must have missed something. I've missed something. On this one. Yes, I have. This guy's. That's it. That's what I missed. Mr. Butcher, we have the most excellent news for you. Please arrange to visit the hospital as soon as possible so that we may conclude this matter. P.S. Her condition is stationary. Dr. Matthew Smith, Great Ormond Street Hospital, London.
This letter from yesterday perhaps explains why Butcher was in such a hurry. At any rate, I now have an exact address.
Alright. But he is suspicious because he was the one with the electrician thing, wasn't he? So I can't do much more there. Okay. So it's got these two looking suspicious, not the one... I don't want to interrogate those two too early. Is there anyone in the morgue that I can examine? Let's find out. Doesn't look like it. Damn. Damn. Right, they said Lestrade isn't in, so... Letter from the hospital for Mr. Butcher. Who had this? That was also Mr. Butcher. Okay. To Ormond Hospital. This is who I think did it. The question is why. Alright. Well, it looks better than the Tropical Disease Hospital did.
I'm apparently in the children's ward.
Okay. It's his daughter.
Merrill Butcher.
That must make him our suspect.
Mr. Reginald Butcher, I've come from Scotland Yard. Might we talk?
All right, but not too
I think he's done
loudly.
it for the money to
She's
save his
finally
daughter.
asleep.
Is she your daughter?
My pretty little Merrill.
Because this would be
She's very
before
ill.
universal healthcare.
Now look, I'm sorry I ran, but I had to see Dr. Blowberry today, and the policeman wouldn't listen.
Don't worry. I understand now.
Let's see how I do. Okay. Nothing? Huh. Okay. Here we go. Railway. Shabby, expensive waistcoat was once prosperous. Yeah. It was just a bug on my hand then. Alright, we got a wedding ring. We don't care about the state of his nails. That would be very judgmental, apparently. Oh. I think it's a daughter's gift. Come on. Let's see how I did. Please don't make me redo it. Perfect. Okay. We're finishing up. There's this guy, 2 more. Reginald Butcher, a married man, holds the position of railway worker. He's depressed due to the illness of his daughter, of whom he is extremely fond. His shoes are shining. They have no doubt been recently cleaned. His expensive waistcoat is now in a shabby condition. Reveals that he was previously a prosperous man. Mr. Butcher loves his daughter, is not ashamed to wear a child's bracelet to display his affection.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Butcher?
I work at the office of the Underground Electric Railways Company.
Then you must be familiar with electrical devices.
I am indeed. Why do you ask?
It is of no
'Cause
consequence.
shit's suspicious.
But tell me, what are the reasons behind the problems you're experiencing at work?
Problems? What do you mean?
I almost threw my Nicorette again, because that came up right as I picked up the Nicorette. Letter from Butcher's job? Please be correct. Please be correct.
You have already received a written warning.
Yes. I'm often late to work. My boss doesn't understand my situation. It's difficult since my daughter became ill.
I see. Coincidentally, we found one of your company's cabs in the square where the accident occurred.
Really? Why was it there?
I have no idea. Do you?
No. But a week ago we had a technical cab stolen, along with its tools. Do you think that could be the one?
It's possible.
That is some suspicious shit. Come on.
Shh. Meryl's asleep.
We got another letter. From the hospital. I'm seeing the word Bill. Mr. Butcher. Mr. Butcher, I can confirm we are willing to admit your daughter into the care of our hospital. You will be responsible for the travel expenditure, naturally taking all appropriate precautions due to the delicate state of your daughter. Additionally, you must attend to any accommodation costs and all medical attention. The final bill cannot be summarized within this letter. It will depend, of course, upon your daughter's condition. I must warn you that the sum may be considerable. Dr. K.O. Medin, Karolinska University Hospital, Stockholm. He's sending the kid to Sweden?
Admission file at Karolinska University Hospital in Stockholm.
Sweden? That's far, right? But back then...
A young woman lost her life. Mr. Butcher's wife.
There's nothing else, just... We got some more questions.
Can she be cured?
It'll take a long time, but I'm confident that we'll win this fight. I can't bear to think otherwise.
Yes. It's probably just a question of money.
What are you talking about? It's a question of willpower, and my daughter will win.
I do hope so. Although the treatment at the Karolinska University Hospital is very expensive.
Yeah, it's our only hope. Thanks to the good Dr. Blowberry, she finally has a bed. We're going out next week. It's our last chance. Do you have children?
Yes, I have a daughter too.
We'd sacrifice our lives for our children, would we not?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course, yes.
Nothing else
We've
for him?
discussed everything, I think. And I have to watch my daughter.
See if this has... Yes, it does. Okay. We got a seriously ill daughter. And problems at work. I hit the wrong button. Again. I keep hitting B instead of spacebar. Okay, here we go. Reginald Butcher knows how to work with electricity because of his job, but that doesn't mean he would be capable of creating a deadly electrical trap. Reginald Butcher knows how to work with electricity. It's his job. He would have been able to trap the cab and activate the device. Yeah. I think that's everything. But we'll check. Yeah, that's everything. Yes. Let me out. Meanwhile, it exits accidentally when I don't want it to. But I had a memory here. It should be somewhere in documents, right? I thought maybe that which was found in the... This was found in the room where they set it up. So I thought maybe these names. Towson, Custer, and Watkin. I thought maybe one of the names might be Butcher. What was this? Where did I find this? The act of demolishing an old house, masons have uncovered a nest of snakes, which has spawned upwards of 100 squirming reptiles. 3 reptiles did inhabit the bottom of a well long since dried up. In the midst of this snake nest, there was the skeleton of a child who had likely plunged down the well due to their death. Unsurprisingly, the skeleton in question was still holding a red Morocco portfolio, which much disintegrated, apart from one legible strip of paper which read, "Do not reveal the plot." Watkin, Custer, and Towson. We still got 2 guys in holding, right? So I say we go back to Scotland Yard and find out about them. It's the obvious way to go, right? Okay. Lestrade back?
Where is this inspector?
Guess not. We'll try his door again.